ELAROS 24/7 is a digital health company that has been created by NHS clinicians with an initial focus looking at urology and in particular the development of a digital bladder diary. The company was formed by 3 NHS organisations. The digital bladder diary is an aid to the initial assessment, diagnosis and triaging of patients who present to GPs with bladder-related issues. When compared to existing assessment tools, the bladder diary gives more reliable data collection in real time, reduces medicine prescribing, facilitates the assessment of new drug regimes, less clinical input time per patient, fewer referrals to hospital, greater adherence to NICE guidance and significant cost savings to the NHS. The technology platform underpinning the digital bladder diary is a CE marked medical device. It consists of a lockdown app on a smartphone and a secure web portal accessed by clinicians that sits in the cloud with an intelligent algorithm. The digital bladder diary forms part of the wider ELAROS 24/7 service that sits inside clinical practice in the NHS. Bladder issues severely affect and impact people's lives. It's estimated that 2 in 3 people at some point in their life will have a bladder-related issue. 67% of men will take a year to present to a GP, and 1 in 10 falls that result in an overnight stay in hospital. The recommended method for assessing bladder issues begins with a bladder diary, traditionally using paper. Gathering the required data and interpreting the results can be time-consuming, inconvenient, and the calculations prone to error. As a result, clinicians may prescribe inappropriate treatment. Our target audience is patients that are the end users, GPs that choose the system and make recommendations to purchase it, healthcare assistants within GP practices that manage the system, and clinical commissioning groups that commission the service. 58% accuracy for the paper diary compared to 100% for the digital bladder diary. The highest patient preference was 82%. The reasons given were that it was quicker, more discreet, and easier to complete. The service enables greater independence and quality of life, catching symptoms earlier by being more discreet, leading to health improvements from greater involvement in self-diagnosis and management. And lastly, the convenience of gathering data in the patient's own home, avoiding the need to attend unnecessary GP or hospital appointments. The ELAROS platform is unique in that it is a CE marked medical device with a clinical evidence base that sits inside the NHS. We're organising a large pilot study with the Sheffield Teaching Hospitals Trust Urology Department. And we have a pilot study in the North East funded by the Academic Health Science Network to trial the digital bladder diary with rural-based GPs. We also have the opportunity to collaborate with 2 medical device companies that want to integrate aspects of our service into their products. Thank you for your time.